Okay, y'all, we are going to make wine today, or rather mix wine, but it's like making wine over at Raymond Vineyard. So we're headed there now. Today is a little bit gloomy out today. Hopefully it'll clear up because it's still early. So we're hopeful with the weather, hopefully. So yeah, I'll bring you guys hopefully along with me if they'll let me film in there. So yeah, see you at Raymond Vineyards. I just wanted to let you guys know Raymond Vineyards is very beautiful, but they do have some out there stuff. So I would not recommend this to anyone who does not like out there kind of different stuff, you know, as in if they don't like things that are rated PG-13 or a little bit more risque, as in like a rated R type thing. I would not recommend this venue to them because they will see some things that are out there, especially if you go and you do the mixing class. Now they do have other vineyards in Napa that do offer the mixing class. I have not experienced those yet, but from what I'm hearing, they are not as risque as Raymond. But I did hear that Raymond Vineyards does have one of the better wine mixing courses.
Cool. 100 by day, and it can go down to 50 at night.
No kidding.
Yeah, so our breaks are, you know, sunbathing all day, then they cool off at night, like when you're at the pool.
Okay, guys, so make sure that you pay close attention to making sure that you cleanse your palate and take your time and distinguish, you know, which flavors or which choices that you would like to blend or mix together, because this is what's going to make or break whether or not you're going to like the wine that you bring home at the end of the day. So you'll constantly see me sniffing the back of my hand to cleanse you know, my senses, or drinking water to help clear, you know, my palate and things. So just make sure with this particular part that you are taking your absolute time trying to distinguish which flavors that you like and which two flavors you would like to blend together, you know, as well. Also, make sure that you are keeping track of which options that you are choosing as well. One good thing about Raymond is that once you come up with your blend, they will save that on file for up to 2 years after you make your blend, and you can order it during that time as well. If you do happen to run out and you really like it, you can place an order and they'll ship it to you. Now, I don't want to confuse this class with a wine making class. You're not actually making wine, you're blending wine, and you're putting blends together of the different components of a red wine, guys. So that's what you're doing for this class. I will say that out of the two blends Corey and I made, we actually made some really good blends. I can't say whether I like one better over the other. I will say, though, that Corey is more of a wine aficionado than I am, and I did like his wine just a tad bit more than mine, but mine wasn't bad either compared to his. Again, this is very fun. She does talk you through the history of wine and the history of how to choose a blend of wine as well. So you're not going to be totally lost if you're a beginner. This is definitely beginner friendly. She'll again talk you through how much to pour, and things like that to add to your blend, so that way you're not adding too much of one thing, to your blend there. I don't want to give too much away, if you do decide to take this class. It's again very fun. I will put a link below where you can sign up at. Also, as well, I will put the price down below as well if you are interested in taking this course. Now on to the fun part, corking and labeling.
Take 2 hands and you're gonna bring it down. Yep, keep going. Now push. Perfect, and that is how it's done. I see people trying to get up here killing it. Keep going. Fill it in. Perfect. Oh, poetry in motion. Perfect.
Here are some pictures of us at Raymond's Vineyard. And speaking of great photo spots, y'all, Raymond has a beautiful photo spot right by their parking lot. It's right before you get to it. It has the Raymond sign with chairs, and then especially on a sunny day, the way the sun hits it, y'all, is chef's kiss. All right, on to the next spot. This is Dotto Winery. This one, y'all, they would not allow us to take photos inside of the cave. We decided to do the cave tour. I will put links down below in the description bar. Y'all, they have the most delicious pizza that they offer after you do the cave tours. So definitely, y'all, book a spot with the Dotto Winery. But I will say, I'm going to caution you, be careful, because you will get pretty intoxicated with this particular experience, y'all, because they pour more than just a tasting, which is great. They make sure you get your money's worth. So make sure you visit Dotto's winery. On to our next stop, Castello Di Amorosa. Okay, you guys, so today we signed up for the cheese and charcuterie wine pairing tour. So what this includes is that we get a tour of the castle. We get a tour of the upper levels as well as a production area, torture chamber, and armory, y'all. So I do not have videos, of course, of that because my camera and stuff died on me. But I do want you guys to experience that in person, y'all. You should drink wine, y'all, in a dungeon and in a torture chamber. You know what I mean? So definitely go here to experience that. As far as the wines go for this place, the wines were just okay compared to a lot of the other wineries that we have tasted. Stay tuned, you guys, because Corey and I will be doing a separate video talking about our most favorite wines while we were out there, must tries, things that you can, of course, skip, experiences also that you must try as well. I'm just giving you guys just an itinerary or just an overall view of the itinerary that we did. One thing I do like about this tour, y'all, is that it does come with a cheese and charcuterie pairing for your wines. That is our tour guide, Dimitri. He was fantastic, you guys. He took a picture with us at the end. We had so much fun with him. So if you guys do go on a tour, definitely request Dimitri. He's fantastic. There is a wine list as well there if you guys want to look and see what kind of wine they had. Now stay tuned because I have one more place that we're going to squeeze out here to round out the Napa video.